Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, then welcome. I hope that you're having a great day wherever you are, whatever it is that you're doing. And for today's video, we're actually going to be doing a crochet chat while I show you guys some really fun ideas for that special time of year that we're so swiftly approaching, which is holiday season. And the beautiful thing with creating anything crafty is that you get to use your craft to be able to share that love with all of your friends and family, or just strangers if that's your vibe. And so I wanted to share some really fun ideas for gifts, some of which I will actually try to make this year, and some I might just postpone to like birthdays or later on in the season, or maybe next year. But these are some ideas that you can have if you're still trying to figure out gift ideas for your loved ones. Some of them will be, entry level, beginner crochet level, and then some will be more advanced. Some are smaller projects, some will be bigger projects. So it's a wide variety for you to choose from. Honestly, it's getting a bit late in the year to be making some of the gifts, but if you apply yourself and you only pick one of the big ones, then you could probably get it done for Christmas. So I'm gonna be using my iPad just to go through my Pinterest board and share with you some of the stuff while I crochet. This is actually another project that I'm working on, and I'm going to talk about it in another video. But while I crochet this gift, this is actually a gift for a friend. It was supposed to be for her birthday in October. She's gonna, get it in November. But anyway, let's just jump right into the video, and I will show you guys some of the really cool ideas that I have come across on my Pinterest. I'm going to start with some of the simpler projects that you can make really quick, like less than an hour. One of them is actually crochet ear warmers. Perfect for the holiday season, perfect for winter. I have actually made a few of these for myself and for friends. And so I've used like fluffy yarn to make it, which whips up really quickly. But this one, I would think it would be really great with like a blend of like a cotton wool blend. And you can do that twist tie effect, whatever, different colors, different sizes. You can also do like a mixture of colors. So if you know the person's vibe, their aesthetic, the colors that they prefer to wear, you can be as creative as you want to with this. And it's so simple, and every girl wants some really nice ear warmers, trust me. So this is a good gift for anybody who lives in that colder part of the world, like I do here in Ontario. And the only thing I would say, because I did this, the ear warmer that I made for myself, and I'm gonna make another one, but they're a cream color, which makes it really difficult because if you wear makeup, and if you're a dark girl, then your makeup's gonna rub off on it, and that's gonna be very apparent. So yeah, just be mindful of the lighter colors is what I would say. But this is definitely a gift that you can give to any girl as long as they live in a cold place. Another one that is kind of along the same vein, but different, is this one. It is a hair bow tie. Obviously, bows are in, they're still in. I don't think they're going anywhere for a second. This one isn't actually a very complicated design, and I've seen many different versions or different tutorials for how to create a crochet bow. It's not that difficult. So I would say it can still be a beginner project, but obviously again, you can go as creative or as big as you want. Just find the pattern. And then you can also like crochet onto the back a clip. So that can be different types of clip applications, whether it's kind of like, one of the clips that like you just slide it on, or ones that like open and close, like a claw clip kind of, or like alligator clip, so that they can apply it to their hair. I've also seen some where they apply like scrunchies at the back, so you can tie it around a ponytail. Whichever you think is best. I think one of the clips, like the alligator clip, would probably be one of the best options, because then you could wear it with just about any hairstyle as well. And then you can also use it to style the hair like this girl did in this picture. But bow ties, combination of colors and patterns, or color combinations rather. And imagine this red one with like a white trim around it for Christmas. So good. Another one that's like really simple as well would be a scarf. So imagine gifting a friend ear warmers and a matching like scarf. Beautiful. And this picture is actually like a thick blanket style scarf. I love this. I love the color. obviously, because this is the kind of the same color as what I'm making this cardigan in. Really beautiful, like burnt orange color. I don't know what stitch this is, but it's gorgeous. And the fringe at the bottom is so long. I feel like that would be caught in my zip. So I mean, modify as you see fit, but this is definitely on the list of things. Obviously you don't have to make it as thick or as big. So yeah, you could do that however which way you want. So a scarf is also on the list. Doesn't take too long depending on the size of the yarn and how long and how wide you want to make it, but it could be a really, really beautiful gift. So keep that in mind. Socks. So when I first started crocheting, I actually had a friend told me this, like, can you make me some socks? And I was like, girl, I don't even know what that means. But I looked at a few patterns and they're not so difficult, but I think it'll be, I as a beginner crocheter would probably stick this in their intermediate level. But obviously you don't have to go as, you know, thick or as long. You don't have to do high socks. Like this one is like ankle socks, which I think will be really cute, like for friends. But obviously in the winter you want something a lot more cozy. And so on my list, I actually have like slipper socks. Like how cute are these? Like they're actually really cute. They look so snuggly. I think I'm gonna make myself some slipper socks this year. I have some like yarn in my yarn stash that I think I could use for this. Actually, I don't know if I have that much of that like fluffy blankety kind of yarn, but this is so cute. And I would say definitely is like an intermediate type project. Probably, actually no, it could be a beginner project. But yeah, slipper socks work up really quick depending on the size of the yarn. But I think you can get them done if you just put your head down and get it done. So another accessory, mittens. I really want to try and make mittens this year for myself. I live in Ontario and it gets cold, which means I actually put a lining in it, but I think maybe I could figure that out with the help of Uncle Google. With the help of Uncle Google. And I have a friend that did like fashion, and so maybe I can even ask her like how she would put lining in there. But mittens would be a really good choice for a gift for friends this winter season. So now imagine the full set: head warmer, scarf, mittens, and slipper socks. Obviously slipper socks you wear inside, but it's a vibe together. You could do complementary colors that go together. Yeah, that's a set. Like, you would be the friend of friends. You would be the friend that they would phone home for and be like, look at what my friend made me. But yeah, I don't know about making all of that. Actually, I'm gonna be making a beanie and a scarf combo this year, and I think I'm gonna try and do mittens. So I'm making myself a trio set, and no one else is gonna get one because I don't know if I really want to make that twice. Sorry to anyone that I know. We're gonna move on over to like wearables. I have a few things that are like wearables here. One of them obviously is a jumper, a sweater, whatever you want to call it. They actually take a while, so if you want to be making somebody a sweater, cardigan, you should be doing that by now. You should really be doing that by now. And if you're not doing that by now, this is your sign to be doing that by now. But some people are just faster, and so you can do that. But a really good gift, I think, for yourself or friends for this Christmas season. And then I also saw this this cardigan is giving 90s. The colors that they use here, I love so much. I really want to make this specific cardigan, which obviously is just a bunch of granny squares stuck together. I don't really love every granny square cardigan that I see out there, but I love this because it's just like straight squares of, you know, one color and everything just patchwork together. But the color combination here is what sells it for me. So if this is your vibe, check out this sweater. So that was the wearable accessories. And then we just have, I mean, I guess they're still wearable, but other accessories that you could do. And this small section is on bags. So There's a few bags that I've seen that I really want to make myself, but I think will be beautiful gifts for friends, and just depends on the vibe of the friend. And I think there are 4 bags that I saw. They could be for 4 different women, honestly. The first bag is this one here. Really cute small shoulder bag, but with the bow detail on the shoulder. Wow. Now imagine this, like, you have to figure out a way to make this a year-round thing, but then also something that people can wear during the Christmas season. What I thought was, like, you could do the white bag with like a red bow, like a maroony color, so it's not like so red that it's Christmas, but they could wear that like year-round. Or you can do maroon bag with white bow, black bow, that one. Or you could just do it all in one color. But I thought this bag was so cute. And then there's also this slouch bag. Wow. Now the thing with this slouch bag though, I think that if you make this, just so that your bag doesn't, you know, slouch all the way to the floor, you probably want to put a lining in it so that it has more structure on the inside to be able to hold the weight of the things that will be in there. Because, you know, us as women, the bigger the bag, the more things we actually want to fit in there. And so to help keep the bag's integrity, definitely put a lining in there. But this is so beautiful, and I love the color that the picture has as well, like that navy blue color. Because generally with slouch bags, you just like throw them anywhere, and so you want to pick a color that's, you know, not gonna show the wear and tear so much, but a good slouch bag, and it's every girl's best friend. And then this cute little number, I think that this bag is so cute. Obviously I have a thing for oranges, but this is such a cute bag, and I think it's quite simple to make. You could do a button closure or a zipper closure. I don't really know how to do a zipper closure on bags, crocheted bags. Maybe one day I'll figure it out, but I'm gonna do a button closure. If I ever make this bag, it's gonna be a button. But this would be such a cute little bag. And again, every girl would wear this bag. Well, I shouldn't say every girl's gonna wear it, because, you know, not every girl actually wears handbags, but any girl that's into purses, I think would really like this bag. I don't know every girl, but I think. And then there's one that's very much giving vacation vibes, but, you know, it's winter, we go on vacation still, right? So anyway, this bag here, it's another variation to, like, it's not a slouch bag, it's more of a, like a tote, I guess. There's a word for this, but anyway, I love this bag. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I love the shape, the structure. I even love the way that the stitches are, the direction that the stitches are going. I think this is so good. If I ever make this bag, I'm gonna make it in that color. I have a thing for the greens and the oranges when it comes to crochet. I have a problem. Some people gravitate toward the ivory color scheme or pinks. That's not me. I gravitate toward like the oranges and the greens. It's a problem. Or oranges, yellows, and greens, like the natural, neutral, fally colors throughout the year. That's my vibe. But if I would make it in this color, 1000%. There were 2 other cute little bags that I saw. Not 2, 1 other cute little bag that I saw that I thought was so amazing. It's this clutch. It's like a claw closure, I think is what it's called. But I know, like, depending on like the color and the thickness of the yarn, this would be less of a purse and more of a pouch, like for storing makeup or, you know, toiletries and stuff when you're traveling. But depending on the bag, I'll show you another one. Like this, it's the same bag. Same closure, like the snap closure. But the way that it's accessorized and the way that the colors are, it definitely would be more purse than like a pouch, if that makes sense. Like pouches, I think when I think of a pouch, it's you throw it in another bag to hold your stuff. But I think this is so cute. Like this picture, the blue one here, it's obviously a pouch that's housing, you know, toiletries and whatever. But this would be such a good one because every girl needs good pouches, and we all just somehow never seem to have the right one, the right size, or enough. Sometimes they get dirty and you need another. So this is one I'm gonna try and make for myself. And the claw closure things, you can find them on Amazon. And so I am going to try and make myself one of those this year. I have like a bunch of t-shirt yarn that I've been dying to use for a bag. So I'm gonna make myself a couple of purses slash pouches this year and maybe gift some to friends. So this is gonna be on my Christmas list for a few friends for sure. And then in line with those types of accessories is an iPad slash laptop sleeve. I think so gorgeous, so simple, and it will come together so quickly. Like you can whip up a lot of these in no time. You just need to know the size of the laptop or iPad, tablet, whatever. And obviously you can do an array of colors. This hot pink one is so beautiful, but it's definitely for the pink girls. But it's so gorgeous. And then also this little number, it's like a little card holder, like for your little cards and loyalty cards and stuff that you have or friends may have. And again, t-shirt yarn or some type of cotton yarn I think would be super gorgeous. For me, I want to make this, so I love games, I love playing cards with my friends, and I want to make like a little cards pouch, like for a deck of cards. And so I'm gonna try and make one of these. I do have button closures, so I'm gonna attempt to do this. I think it's simple, famous last words, but yes, I'm gonna try and make this for myself and a few friends as well who also love cards. But yeah, I think this is a really great gift if you know you have friends that are really into playing games and cards and stuff. Really thoughtful gift. I have a small section on like houseware, homeware kind of thing, that you can gift to maybe friends that just got into their new home, or you know, living on their own for the first time, maybe your parents, like something that's just like, hey, grown-up vibes, let me just give you something that is useful for your life in your home. One of them, super simple, these coasters, like super simple, super beautiful, and I think that they go with everything. Depending on the color scheme you go with, they go with everything. So coasters are a must, and they're pretty simple. You can do any pattern. You can look up so many patterns for coasters. I actually did some that were granny squares, and so this is one that I have, and like it stays on my desk right here, and it's beautiful. I love her. I have one here and on my dresser behind me just in case I put a drink there, and then also at my work desk because like at my office. So good. Another really great item on this list is these mittens. So beautiful, so elegant. I love the stitch that's here that they're using. I don't remember the name of this stitch, the star stitch, but these kitchen gloves, beautiful. So would highly recommend. And then also in the homeware section, the list would not be complete without a blanket. Blankets can take a long time, just depending on how big or the size of the yarn as well, and how much time you have. But you could make it into a throw, which is, you know, smaller, like thinner, not as wide. So yeah, blankets, there are so many blankets. I am gonna try and make a blanket this winter myself. I have yet to successfully make a blanket as a crocheter in my last 2 years of crocheting, but definitely a blanket. You can do so many different patterns, so many different colors, so you can make it your own, but also you can customize it to whomever you're giving it to. So that's another really great home accessory that you can put on the list. And then this one, I guess I could have put in the wearable section, but I think it's more home vibe. And so these house slippers, like they look so cozy, super like personable. And I think that you can make this out of t-shirt yarn, which means that they're firm and, you know, they don't kind of collect dust as much, but you can also throw them in the washing machine, but they hold structure very well. So I thought that this is such a cute idea and gift option as well. Crochet houseplants. As you can tell from my background, I love plants. I don't have that many because I don't really have the space to keep them, nor do I want to do all the maintenance, but I love plants. I think they bring such a great vibe to a space. It makes it feel so much more homey, but not everyone can take care of plants, guys, and we just have to accept that. And instead of getting like plastic plants, like I think this is such a cute idea to add fabric and texture into the home, but also it's definitely a little bit more complex than, you know, other items on my list, but still so cute. So many different options, so many different patterns, so many different color choices. Like you can do the pots in different styles and colors, like amazing. Would definitely, I'm afraid to actually make a houseplant in crochet but one day I'm going to. But just in case you would want to do this for a friend, I'm putting it on the list. So it's on the list for you guys. Definitely more of a complex project, but think of the smiles that you're gonna get from your family and friends if you were to gift them this, especially if you know that they're a plant killer. Then this is probably like the one for them. All right, loves, so that brings us to the end of my list of creative crochet Christmas gift ideas. I hope something stood up to you, that you were inspired to make something for yourself or for someone else. And if you do, let me know what inspired you, what you would try to make this year, or maybe next Christmas. If you start now, you could be finished for Christmas of 2026. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a pleasure finding all the different options. Some of them I'm definitely going to try and make this year for myself and for friends. I had a blast, and I hope that you join me in my next video. Bye.